So what's up, YouTube? As most of you know, yesterday was day one of E3. We had the two big press conferences yesterday. We had Microsoft's and we had Sony's. This is gonna be a quick recap of what I took from the two big press conferences. If you want to check out all the press conferences and all the information, check out game trailers, check out IGN, check out G4 TV. You know, and as most of you know, today is Nintendo's big day. So let's start with Microsoft. What did Microsoft bring to the table? They started off with Modern Warfare trailer. Looks amazing. I, it looked like a fun demo. It looked like it's beautiful to look at. It looks like it's going to be a great Modern Warfare game. We'll find out when it comes out. And then we went to the other crap. Then they got into Kinect. Mass Effect 3 uses Kinect. This uses Kinect. That uses Kinect. La 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 la. I was like, okay, this is gonna be Kinect 360. They also announced Halo Combat Evolved, the remade edition, the anniversary edition. It's supposed to be like online play. You won't use third party, third party stuff to play online. Look prettier, get some colors back, change some colors. It looked nice. This is probably the game I was most excited about because I loved the first Halo. Hated 2, hated 3. I own 2 and 3. I hated both of them. So good to hear we're going to get Halo Combat Evolved back playing with the best campaign story mode. So then we got into more stuff that used Kinect. Star Wars Connect, Disneyland Connect. Tim Schafer came out. I was like, oh, Tim Schafer, we're going to get something good. Sesame Street, Once Upon a Monster, Connect. They announced Gears of War 3. Don't care. Wasn't a big Gears of War fan. I own them, just not a big fan of them. Storylines are kind of lacking. Then they ended with Halo 4. They are creating a new trilogy for Halo. Overall, I don't remember a lot of what happened in the Microsoft press conference. It was kind of lame, kind of boring. They announced a lot of Kinect stuff, how all this stuff that's going to work with Kinect. So I hope you guys have a Kinect if you have a 360. I don't, so I don't care. I have a 360, I just don't have a Kinect, and I don't ever plan to buy one. Oh, they announced YouTube, Bing, and live TV to Xbox 360, which is nice, especially you can use Bing to control what you look for. Use Bing and your Kinect to look for stuff, so you can go Bing Star Wars, and it'll bring up all the Star Wars movies and videos and games and stuff. So that was kind of cool. So, or Bing X-Men, and it brings up all the X-Men movies. Whatever, or Bing Lego, and brings up all the Lego games. So, yeah, it was kind of cool. So overall, Microsoft missed the ball on their press conference. I'm going to stick with my C- score. I'm going to go back and rewatch it probably after Nintendo's today and maybe hopefully have a better opinion about stuff. But right now, my initial opinion on Microsoft is a C-. I'm going on a, not quite failing, but almost there. It passes because it's targeting, they definitely targeted a younger audience with this press conference, which is good for business. And I think that's what they needed to aim for because they needed to get more people to play this stuff. And they've kind of got away from the hardcore gaming, but they're trying to compete with Nintendo and trying to compete with the 360, the PS3, and it's just not working. So they got to find their own middle ground and not try to compete with both. So the Kinect, I think, is their pride and joy that they're going to make happen, and they're going to force it upon us. So, if anybody's with me, I'm thinking about sending my controllers to Microsoft and going, okay, here's my controllers. Can I get a new controller? And you can send me a Kinect. Because that was ridiculous. I just wanted to literally send my controllers. Like, my controllers are pointless. I send my controllers, my battery packs, my chargers, all that stuff that I have from my 360. Send it back to them and say, hey, send me a Kinect. Because you guys are forcing the Kinect upon me. You just shoved it down my throat during your press conference. So, And he didn't even live up to anything that he promised the first time he released you announced the Kinect. So it's okay. Alright, and then we got Sony. Sony's was actually better. Sony started off with the apology, which was nice. I'm so glad they apologized for the PSN network hack. That was good. They didn't have to. They could have kind of acknowledged it and then slept it under the rug. They apologized for it. They thanked everybody for being loyal customers. They did people they work with, to consumers, to retailers. Everybody was involved in it. They thanked everybody and they apologized for the issue and pretty much said they hope it never happens again. That was a great way to start off. Then they went into their 3D stuff. Yes, Sony makes. I know why they did it, but stop. 3D is a waste of technology right now. It's too expensive. It's not worth having at home. There's no reason for it, but they're pushing the 3D gaming. So, good luck to those that don't have 3D TVs, because this is where it's going. Sony's going to force it upon us. They're going to make us buy 3D TVs. Simple as that. They also had announced Resistance is coming with a package for $500, a 24-inch 3D screen, Resistance, and some other crap that I forgot what came in it, but it was $500. And no, too expensive for what you get. What else did they announced? A whole bunch of 3D stuff. Uncharted, I think, is going to be in 3D. I don't remember most of it. But anyway, the big news out of Sony was PSVita. PSVita is a new handheld. Looks amazing. It may get gimmicky, though, which is kind of sad. I could see it getting gimmicky. Carrier is going to be AT&T. So if you guys have an AT&T service, good for you. If you don't, you're going to be probably getting an AT&T service if you're a Sony fan. The cool things about this is it has dual joysticks on this, which is nice. Has a touchscreen, which is cool. Touchscreen front, and it has this like grid on the back that's kind of touchscreen, and it's used to make the couple of examples they use is to make mountains. So you rub your hand on the back of it, and it'll make a mountain where you rub your hand, which is kind of cool. So I could see it getting gimmicky, but it looks kind of cool. They announced the price points. The price points are not bad. It's the Wi-Fi only version is going to be $250, which is not a bad price point, and the 3G Wi-Fi version is going to be $299, which is not a bad price point. Comes with front and rear cameras. A lot of neat stuff. Like I said, if you haven't seen this thing, check it out. I'm interested. They showed games like Drake's Fortune. No, Uncharted is going to be on it. There's going to be so many games on it. They showed one game that was, you could, it's like saved in a little cloud, and you can, play and save, and then go to your PS3 and save. Ruin, I think it was. Whatever. It was kind of cool. So, they have some neat stuff that they look like they're working out with it. They showed the new Mod Nation Racers game, which is going to be fun, but I could see it getting gimmicky. What else did they announce at Sony's? Battlefield they announced. Oh, Twisted Metal was announced. That was pretty sick. Looks sick. Some kind of more information about it. Sony's, due to the fact that they had the PS Vita, and I think they had a better press conference, and they didn't dwell on one item, I give them a B-. C to B-, because it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. So somewhere in between. So far, Nintendo's set to win the press conference as long as they show up with Project Cafe. We will find out at noon. We'll find out in like 2.5 hours what is going on with Project Cafe. Hopefully, we'll find out Mario, Zelda, stuff like that, stuff we grew up with. So we're kind of excited. So we'll find out, and I'll do another video probably tomorrow or after the press conferences and give you guys opinions of that. Also, if you haven't checked your PlayStation Network, it's back up. It's been up for a few days. Definitely go download your 2 games and get your PlayStation Plus membership. With a PlayStation Plus membership, you can also get games like Sonic 2 and Oddworld Apes Exodus for free, which is awesome. If you have a PSP, make sure you download your 2 free games. So right now I picked up Wipeout, I picked up Infamous, I picked up Mod Nation, I picked up Little Big Planet. But I got 4 games on a PSP and a PS3, so definitely worth checking out. Also, if you didn't hear, a couple days Nintendo got their service breached. According to Nintendo, nothing was personal information was taken. They just got sounds like a bunch of information about projects that they had saved on the server. So we may get some leakage on some new information that we may not know about in the near future when the hackers get done sorting all the information that they took. So, which is bad and good, but good for us as the consumers because we get excited about something new. Bad for Nintendo. And so we'll see what happens with that. So, other than that, so far, E3 press conferences have been meh. PSVita is pretty awesome. Halo 4, I don't know what to make of it. Modern Warfare 3, I'm pretty amazed. I'm pretty awesome, being happy with. Twisted Metal looks awesome. What else? Halo Combat Evolved, I'm actually excited about. If the price point's right, I will be buying it. It shouldn't be any higher than like 20, 30 bucks. It better not be, because anything higher than that's ridiculous. What else did they announce? I totally forgot all that stuff. Tomb Raider I didn't care about. There's just a lot of stuff that there was a lot of stuff in the press conference I just didn't care about. There's some good features for kids, lots of good features for kids from the 360. So if you have a kid and you have a 360, and you don't have a Kinect, I recommend going and buying one. They definitely are they're looking at you. They're looking at you, the parents, to buy for your kids, because there's some good stuff. Tim Schafer game for kids, seriously, that's awesome if you're a kid. If you're a kid. Once Upon a Monster is a Sesame Street Tim Schafer game. Understand? If you're a gamer and you have kids and you want to get quality game for your kids, definitely get a Kinect. Look for Once Upon a Monster when it comes out. Also, sad story from E3's Microsoft's press conferences, especially. There's 2 kids playing a new Disneyland game. They probably didn't even know who Captain Hook is. It's like, oh, we beat Captain Hook. Fist pump. Boom. Twitter trend. And it stayed there as a top Twitter trend for a while. Out of all the, I think it was like through the rest of the press conference. It was a Twitter trend. Fist bump. Seriously. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. I cried a little bit. I was like, God, that's ridiculous. So, anyway. Like I said, we got Nintendo in about 2.5 hours, so we'll find out what they're bringing to the table. It's a quick little recap. I know I didn't get everything. I know I missed a lot. Trying to remember from yesterday, I haven't watched them since. So they both kind of meh. So definitely check out IGN. Check out G4 TV. Check out Game Trailers for all your information. G4 TV will be airing the press conferences on your TV. If you cannot get to a TV, definitely go to Game Trailers or IGN or G4 TV and watch them. They will be streaming them live too, so definitely check them out. That's all I got. So E3 has started. We have some good information. We have some bad information. We have a lot of. This is all we're getting. So we're hoping Nintendo brings something big to the table. Project Cafe. Let's hope for some Project Cafe and some Zelda. Project Cafe and some Zelda. Anyway, that's all I got. Peace. Enjoy E3.